You know, the funniest thing happened to me last week during what I thought would be just another boring job interview. I mean, we've all been there, right? Sweaty palms, rehearsed answers, the whole 9 yards. So there I was, walking down this fancy office corridor trying to find Suite 404, but somehow I ended up in Suite 406. Now, normally I would have just apologized and left, but this receptionist, she had this otherworldly smile, and more importantly, a box of the most amazing-looking donuts I'd ever seen. "Please have one," she said. "The stars have aligned for your arrival." I figured it was just some Silicon Valley corporate wellness speak. You know how these tech startups can be with their quirky culture. Plus, free donuts? Who am I to argue with the stars? The interview itself was, well, let's say unique. This lady in an iridescent suit started asking me the most bizarre questions. "How do you handle plasma leaks?" she asked, completely straight-faced. I thought, okay, maybe it's some new programming language I haven't heard of. Then she hits me with, "Are you comfortable working in zero-gravity conditions?" I remember thinking, wow, these tech companies really are getting creative with their metaphors. I figured zero gravity was code for flexible working environment or something. So I just went with it. "Oh yeah," I said, "I'm great at adapting to weightless situations." I even threw in some buzzwords about floating ideas and gravitating toward solutions. The interviewer seemed impressed. Actually, more than impressed, she was ecstatic. She kept muttering something about finally finding an Earth candidate who gets it. Again, I chalked it up to startup lingo. But here's where it gets really weird. They hired me on the spot, handed me this badge that seemed to glow in the dark, and led me to what they called the transport elevator. The thing hummed like nothing I'd ever heard before, and I swear the buttons had symbols I'd never seen on Earth. I mean, in any other office building. You know what's funny? Even then, as I stepped into that glowing elevator that was definitely not just going up or down, I was still convinced this was just some remote IT position. I mean, sure, the contract mentioned something about interstellar commuting benefits, but that's just fancy HR speak, right? Right, I start on Monday. Anyone know where I can buy a spacesuit? Just asking for a friend.